the program director this summer at Crystal Lake Camps, and this is our bookmarking session tutorial. And we do this at camp every Sunday after church and Sunday school, as you all know. And so we wanted to just give this little tutorial in case you want to do this at home. And some of the reasons that we find it important at camp to mark our books is because it keeps us connected to our pastor, which is the Science and Health and the Bible. And when we read from the books, when we read the lesson from the books, we can see the context around the lesson and read further in the story or around the citation. So those are just some of the reasons why we do this at camp. So let's get started. I like to erase the entire lesson from both books from the previous lesson because that just helps me have everything erased. So I've already done that, and then I'm going to start with the Bible. And I like doing the entire Bible and then the entire Science and Health, but you can definitely figure out your own process. So I'm going to start, I have my lesson here, and I'm going to start with the first section, and it is, the citation says Joel 2, and then 21 to 23, and then it keeps going on. But so I'm going to find Joel, the book of Joel, and if your Bible doesn't have tabs and you don't know where the book is off the top of your head, you can always go to the front index and find the page number of where that book is. So now I'm at Joel, and I'm going to go to chapter 2. And then it says 21 to 23. So that means verses 21 and 23. So you're going to come and find the verse. So I see 21, and I'm going to mark it here. And then through 23, and it says to the colon. So you're going to cut it off at the colon instead of at the end of the verse. And then it goes to 26. So you're going to jump over to 26 and mark that. And then 28 through 29. And then you're going to take your marker out and put it in where it goes. And so that was citation number 3, so I took marker 3. So that's that. And then I'm going to skip ahead a little bit to do another example. So I'm going to go to Romans. And it says Romans 12. So here I am, chapter 12, and then verses 2 and 5. So it says verse 2, and then it says the word be, which means that you start with be. So this verse actually says, and be not conformed, but we're just going to mark be not conformed. And so you do the full verse, and then 5, and it starts with we, so I'm going to mark it accordingly. And then I'm going to move my marker, and that's it. So you just do that throughout the whole Bible, and then you're good. And so now, after those 2 examples, I'm going to move over to the Science and Health. And you would start with section 1 with the first verse. I'm going to go to one of the citations, which is page number 595. There we go. And it says to mark line 7 through 9 to the semicolon. So the line numbers are on the side, and so I'm going to find line 7 and mark that, and then line 9 to the semicolon and mark that. And then you're going to take your marker, take it out of where it was, and put it in the proper place, and then you're good. And then one more example on the Science and Health. I'm going to go to page 326, and it says line 3 through 4 and line 20. So I'm going to go to the right page and mark line 3 through 4. So that's basically just one sentence, and then go down to line 20 on the same page, and I'm going to find that. And whenever it says just one line number, and it doesn't have an ending number, that just means that the citation ends at the end of the paragraph. And so that's an example of this. So I'm just going to mark it at the end of the paragraph, and then take the correct marker and move it as always. And then for me, at the end of each section, I like to just write a little X3 if it's the end of section 3 or whatever, just so when you're reading, you know to end. So that's about it. Thanks for joining. See you later, and we hope that we are going to be bookmarking again with you very soon. Bye.